Hey friends, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I like a little spice in my tea. And this is coming from a coffee drinker, mind you. It helps make life a little more zesty, if you know what I mean. So, I decided to start a video series a few months ago about how K-pop has been involved in music on a global scale when it comes to sampling, remaking, and even plagiarizing. And in doing so, my God, I have uncovered a cesspool of people who have been done dirty. I've already done a couple of videos so far about the plagiarism angle, both on when K-pop songs were accused of plagiarism and when they were plagiarized themselves. It doesn't take long for these grifters to be caught, though, thanks to the internet and K-pop's zealous sleuths. Because we K-pop fans, we will find you. We are true detectives, okay? Anyways, I am here to do a third installment on this topic. But before we get started, please do me the huge favor of hitting those like and subscribe buttons for me to help me out. And if I inform you, make you laugh, or you think my voice is sexy as hell, tell your friends about our great community here. Speaking of the community, I want to thank you all so much for your love and support. I could not do this without you. And now with the love and affection, let's get started with part 3 of this list. If you saw part 2 of this video series, we discuss how Argentinian Disney channels Violeta plagiarized Infinite's come back again. But whoever was in charge of the soundtrack wasn't content with plagiarizing just one song. They also shockingly added Super Junior's Sorry Sorry to the mix. The main chords of a song performed by actor Jorge Blanco in one of the episodes are almost exactly like the chorus of Super Junior's 2009 hit single. I mean, Jorge's version, called Voy Por Ti, is a bit of a bop, but it was because it had the influence of Super Junior. Which is rude because he didn't even say sorry, sorry, and that is totally a pun intended. Ultimately, nothing came of it, probably because Disney is such a behemoth, but hopefully the controversy earned Super Junior some publicity. Hopefully, I mean, they already got a huge Latin base, so that helps. In part 2, I discussed an example of Taeyang's eyes, nose, lips being plagiarized, and I explained that I had more. And, well, here we are. In 2017, Indian singers Harshdeep Kaur and Arijit Singh released the song Zalima. I hope I said all that correctly. And it was another song that copied Eyes, Nose, Lips. In the case of the Bollywood singers here, they were also bold, or ballsy, claiming that the music was produced by Jam 8, a platform for Indian composers that doesn't list who did what. Same shit, different day, really. The song is still on YouTube and has amassed over 340 million views, which is 100 million more than Taeyang's. India is a huge market, y'all. And YG has never commented on this particular accusation, though, as far as I know. But if you skip to the 135 mark in the song, that's where fans claim this plagiarism occurs. Check it out and let me know your thoughts in the comments section. It is a little bit more questionable on this one compared to a lot of the other ones on this list, if I'm being honest here. But, you know, I don't hold back, y'all. All tea, all shade, bitch. 2 months after the release of Eyes, Nose, Lips in 2014, amateur singer Derek Bullock, which pains me to be discussing someone tainting my name, thank God it's spelled differently, that bitch, uploaded a song titled Change Me to his YouTube channel. Fans were quick to note the striking similarities to Eyes, Nose, Lips. He denied the accusations and claimed he had written the track before Taeyang's song. Look, I get it, Taeyang's song is amazing. It just doesn't give you the right to take it and try to make it your own. That's not how it works, sweetheart. Bullock eventually changed his stance and updated the video's description to say, lyrics written by American singer Derek Bullock. Music used in the song belongs to Taeyang, a Korean singer and actor. His agency apologized for the accidental neglect and copyright permission after the singer finally admitted he plagiarized the song. Again, that bitch. How dare he try to ruin the name Derek? 17-year-old Israeli singer Lahav is a talented girl. In 2020, she finished second place in the Israeli Eurovision candidate selection contest, in part because of her renditions for Blackpink's Kill This Love. The exposure gained her a huge following in Israel, and when her song Zot Ani, or That's Me, was released, it became an instant worldwide phenomenon and has 18 million views as of June 2022. The problem, and there's always a problem in these videos, right, is that the melody and rap style LLE used matches MAMAMOO's Hip, which debuted in 2019 off their Reality in Black album. Israeli MAMAMOO fans would have none of it though, and immediately called out Lahav in a Twitter posting and comparison videos were made. Unfortunately, nothing ultimately came of the issue though, and the song is still up. Here's another VIXX story, but this one involves the VIXX LR subunit of members Ravi and Leo, and this time they took the song title literally. The OST for a Chinese movie called Father and Son featured a beautiful song that interspersed questionable raps with the slow ballad. 이건 beautiful life, 내 마지막 거짓말. 이건 beautiful life, 내 마지막 거짓말. And essentially, the problem is that it almost exactly matched VIXX LR's Beautiful Liar. Ravi even chimed in on an Instagram post saying, "When I say I want to become a trend, I didn't mean to take my music, copy it, ignore my fans, and hurt them. There is a definite difference between taking a song as reference and inspiration and just copying. And there is also a difference between being confident and being blatant." Even when people said there was plagiarism, I try to think of it well by thinking that we influence someone, but we also gain inspiration from others. I hope everyone who is influenced by our contents think well and don't hurt our fans or us. But on the other hand, maybe the singer-producer Lu Xin had thought he could introduce K-pop to the Chinese audience because, at the time, China didn't allow K-pop music to be imported there. To the surprise of many, VIXX's label Jellyfish Entertainment has mostly remained silent on most of the plagiarism claims. But this isn't the first time this has happened to VIXX, unfortunately, as you saw in part 1. Before I get into the next one, I do want to address that in part 2 in this series, I discussed Stray Kids' Maniac as being possibly plagiarized, but it was too early to tell. However, since then, it should be known that both artists used a public domain sample. Therefore, no plagiarism actually occurred. Please put down the pitchfork stays. However, you may raise them again possibly because the March 2022 song Venom was most likely plagiarized. The bass rhythm, sexy music video vibe, and interchange of rap lyrics is pretty tantalizing, but why did it only take a month for the first copycat to show up? I mean, at least wait 6 months, okay? Give it some breathing room. The copying took the form of Adam Le Rigolow's, I don't know how to say it, Demongorgon. I think that's how you say it.
Demongorgon.
Which was released in May of 2022 and even imitates the pew 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 that Hyunjin does in a brief pause. That was a really weird sentence to deliver, so I'm so sorry.
Coming true. Coming true. I don't have grace to show my power. My mouth don't talk German, I change like a pew pew pew. Me too. Pew pew pew.
Anyways, the entire instrumental is the same. It's one thing to sample a song and add it to your own, but this song uses the entire instrumental. That is very ballsy, okay? And these days, let's be real, we're just really turned off by balls. And the Venom Demongorgon issue, it appears Adam has taken down the original music video and re-uploaded a new version of the song. Serves his ass right. Well, that's it for today, friends. Believe it or not, I still have more plagiarism stories to share, so stay tuned for more parts later. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons for me. Check out many more of my videos while you're here, and I shall see you next time.